Welcome to the Health Flow Podcast. I'm your host, Jean Armand, a nurse practitioner sharing health information, healthcare experiences, and guidance to help you navigate the healthcare system. Tune in weekly for conversations, tips, and real-life stories with my special guests. We're excited to have you on the journey with us to achieve the best version of a healthier you. Let's flow. Welcome to the Health Flow Podcast. I'm so excited to have this gentleman here on the Health Flow. He's gonna just share his experiences with us about something I've talked about several times before, and that's diabetes. I thought it was worth him really just talking to us and just sharing his experience. So, Mr. Lee, welcome to the Health Flow Podcast.
Absolutely. Good evening, everybody. Absolutely, I'm here.
All right, so tell us about your journey with diabetes. When were you first diagnosed?
My journey started at 15 years old with diabetes. I'm actually a type 1 diabetic. And my journey started at 15. When I first started, it was like whatever. Basically, you don't know what kind of lifestyle you have to live and things of that nature. You're young. I had my family which was real supportive, and they tried to make it as comfortable as it could for me. They actually came to all the classes and things of that nature. My mother, which my mother passed in 2004, God rest her soul, but she actually took off work and came to every meeting that they had for me in the hospital. She was fully aware of the things that I had to go through. She cried. She cried more than I did because it hurt her probably more than it did me. I was young. When you're young, you don't know nothing. So it was like whatever basically to me. As I got older, I actually started to live with my grandma, my grandmother, which she was pretty aware of what was going on as well, because I was like back and forth between my grandmother's house, my mom's house when I got diagnosed. Basically, I was more with my grandma at the time, but mom was still around and things of that nature. So as I got older, I just basically took this all for granted, and like I said, I've been a diabetic for 15 years, and I'm actually 44 years old now, and it just done started taking a toll on my body. And I was telling my friend, which amused her, the statement that I made to her when I saw her today was, I would just wish 20 years ago,
yes,
I was smarter and wiser.
Yes.
The things that I needed to do.
The moving thing for me was the fact that you said you wish, 20 years ago you had listened, that
Absolutely.
You took heed to the caution. And I said, on this podcast, that's the very thing that I'm trying to do, is sharing healthcare experiences so that people won't have to, if we just have one person who hears this and they listen and take heed to the medical advice that they get. I know that there's a lot of things going on out there. There's a lot of mistrust. Everybody with Google and everything else, they're their own doctors. But at some point, you have to go to an expert who've studied. And it's one thing if you don't trust the individual because you just don't connect. They're not, you don't feel like you're being listened to. Then, okay, move on, get another physician. But at some point, like I said to you, I don't take my car to, the mechanic and then tell the mechanic what to do. I'm going there for his or her expert advice. And I hate what's going on, how we're so distrusting. And while we're distrusting, the only person that's hurting is that individual who has the illness, because your body. So go ahead and just fill us in.
Well, I'm going to piggyback on what she said, and this is how I feel about it. I'm not a doctor. I'm a
Right.
patient. I'm not. I don't have the book knowledge of diabetes, but I can tell each and every one of you people that are listening to me, I live this every day for since I was 15 years old, and
Right.
I feel like I can give y'all the best advice out there because
Yeah.
doctors, in my opinion, they only go by what they read, what they see, what they learn, and what they know. We are living this every day.
Right.
We know when our sugar go low. We know how I feel. You can't even explain to a doctor how you feel when your sugar go low.
Right.
People, people, people take these diabetes seriously. I'm losing my teeth. I just had an incident where my children was in a car accident. This is the major part. This is why I was at Grady when I met my friend. My children was my 11-year-old and my 5-year-old was going to the park. They was attempting to cross the street to get to the park. This 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 lady runs the red light and hits them.
Mm.
Then my wife gets a phone call from my oldest son. He's screaming and yelling on the phone that the children got hit. So me and my wife jumps up. We don't have a car. We run it to the top of the street where our kids are located at. Um, my wife, some kind of way, she got a ride. We ain't gonna even talk about her. But I was trying to run up the street, and I had the Nike flip flops on my feet,
Mm.
and I took them on my feet because I felt like I wasn't getting to my kids fast enough. Because at this point, it's all about my kids. It's not about diabetes. It's not about injuring myself. It's not about that.
Right.
So when I get up to my kids, my wife says, once everything has settled down a little bit, baby, your foot bleeds. Your adrenaline is flowing. You don't care. You don't feel it. And that's what I told her. I don't care. So to make a long story short, people, it got infected really bad, to the point where it started affecting my whole immune system.
Yes.
It started to break me down. I felt like I was dying at a point where my wife didn't know because I didn't tell her, but I felt like I was about to die. So I called 911 and they came and got me. And when they got to the hospital, they immediately knew that it was the infection from my foot. So they proceeded to amputate two of my toes. I am 44 years old. Understand that, people. I am not 65. I am not 75. I am not 85. I am not 55. I am 44 years old, and I'm missing two toes as of right now because I
Yes.
didn't take care of myself younger. It has nothing to do with my kids being hit. It has nothing to do with nothing but controlling your diabetes.
Yes.
Understand that, people. It didn't take nothing. Just you sugar. I've done all that. And then your doctor asks you what your sugars was, and you lie about it. You never even checked it, but I've done all this, people. I am not a doctor. Understand that. I am a type 1 diabetic who's been a diabetic since I was 15 years old. You lie to your doctor and tell them, oh yeah, my numbers were great, doc. Then when they check the A1C, it's 15. Don't you
Yes.
know people know that you lied? You
Yeah.
haven't even checked it. I've done all that. You know what I mean? The medicine. You have to take your medicine. You have to take your insulin. You can't be eating candy. You can't be eating cookies. You can't you can't be drinking liquor. You can't be smoking weed, smoking cigarettes. All that stuff affects your immune system, affects your diabetes, people. Everybody think it's so cool to put a blunt in their mouth now. People,
Mm-hmm.
I can honestly tell y'all, I haven't smoked a blunt in I've been with my wife 12 years. I'm gonna say 15 to 20 years because I know now that it ain't cool. I haven't drunk a shot of liquor. I used to drink Hennessy. I used to love it. Hennessy, and do y'all understand? Somebody grab a bottle of Hennessy and look and see how much sugar is in Hennessy.
Yes.
I'm not talking like a doctor, y'all. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. That's why she wanted me to come on here.
Yes.
I drank Hennessy. and it had to stop. But it done took its toll on my body. So if I can help that one person at 21 and 22 years old to understand that this stuff is real, man, and it's gonna eventually, and if we don't get control of it, it's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
It's gonna kill us. Like I said, if I just wish that I had a handle things a whole lot different than what I did 20 years ago,
Yeah.
and I feel like I would be in better condition, in better shape. And I have a 6-year-old son that at this point I have to live for. So that is the most important thing to me at this point in my life. And I'm just trying to at this point do what I should have been doing 20 years ago, so I can be around to at least see him graduate, at least see him have his own children. Y'all can hear him now talking. That's what matters to me at this point. So I don't know what else to say to you guys, and I hope that somebody's listening and taking heed to what I'm saying. And if you guys want to just call and chop it up with me personally, she can give you guys my number. You can call me, and I could maybe give y'all some advice on other things. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to help people.
Yes.
Because I feel like if I would have did, I understand now at 44 that this is all on me. I'm not mad at anybody because my toes are gone. I'm more mad at myself because I know that this is on me.
Yeah.
So I have good days and bad days. Some days I'm depressed because I'm only walking around with 3 toes. This is a new adjustment for me. I only had my toes amputated October the 22nd.
Right.
So all this is new to me. And I just thank God that I got my family. You know, my wife, she's never walked out on me, and I just thank God for that. We argue, fight. Everybody does, but I feel like God sent me a good one because she's stuck by my side. And
Right.
also that's another thing, guys, gentlemen who's listening. If you got a good woman, man, stick with her, bro. Don't be out here acting no fool, because there are some good ones out here. I know that's a little off topic, but hey, Twan like to talk, so I put that out there.
Yes.
But I don't know how long I'm supposed to go. I don't know. This is off top of head stuff.
Exactly.
I really don't think she thought I was gonna come and join her. I really thought she just thought I was putting her leg. I try to do the thing I say I'm gonna do.
No, I had no doubt because you were passionate about it. And I know that another person going through it, there's nothing like you talking to somebody who's been through it, right? Because I can preach all day long. I can say to people, if you don't take care of your blood sugar, you can go blind, you can lose your limbs, you can be on dialysis.
I've had eye surgery. I've had eye surgeries as well, people. I had 3 of them. Right. I had the retina surgery. I've had 2 laser surgeries. I had a laser surgery in my left eye and a retina surgery in my left eye. And I also had a laser surgery in my right eye. So I've been down that road too. I'm telling y'all, my body is breaking down. And it's time for me to man up and do what I'm supposed to do. And that's what I'm trying to do. And it's simple. Just try to eat, instead of that fried chicken, just stick it in the oven. I know it tastes better fried. Sometimes you can sneak and get your fried piece of chicken in, but stick that thing in the oven and let it cook and eat it that way. And just control them sugar. I mean, please leave that sugar alone. You know, y'all know good well y'all ain't got no business touching no sugar, no candy. Right. Y'all know that. So please leave that alone. But just, I mean, I know it's hard. It's hard for me. My sugars are still out of whack. I'm working on it. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to.
It was good today, though.
That's it. Yeah, that's the only way that my body's going to heal at this point.
Yes.
And I'm trying to go through a healing process. And the best way that my foot is going to heal, so I can get my skin draft surgery, I have to control these sugars.
Yes.
And that's what I'm working hardest on, so I can put my I'm gonna try to get me some I like Nike, so I'm trying to get these old school these Air Max, and I want to be able to walk around in them Air Max. I want to put them on both of my feet. So
Right.
that's what I'm working toward. That's my goal at this point. Walking in the mall with my wife, with two shoes on my feet, and just I know I probably never walk normal again. I might walk with a slight limp, but just that's my goal.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get me a pair of them shoes, and I may come back on here and show y'all.
Amen.
But that's the goal at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm real proud of you because I know how passionate you are about getting it right. Some people we never get it. Like they never get it. Like they never get it. And your high blood sugar is going to damage your body. That was the message we just wanted. I want to share somebody who's going through it, who's living through it. Even the fact that you're missing two toes, you never even realize how important those two toes are with you walking. You know what I'm saying? So people, take care of yourself. I'm here if you have questions about diabetes. And this gentleman, he's willing to even share his phone number. I mean, we're here. We're here.
Absolutely. I'm gonna give my phone number out. And if you guys want to give me a call and you just want to talk to me personally, and you just want to have your frustrations and your feelings, I'm willing to listen. I have, like I said, I have my good days and bad days. Maybe we can make some friends on here, and we can all get through this together. I mean, I got a long ways to go. I'm not talking like I'm perfect because I'm the one missing the toes. I bet you all y'all got y'all toes. So, and you want to keep them.
Yes.
And you want to keep them. So I'm keeping it real.
Yeah.
So I'm not talking to you guys like I'm perfect because I'm a long way from perfect. But I can listen.
Yes.
I can talk.
Yes.
I can tell you guys what I've lived and what I've been through. If y'all only knew my full story, I'm gonna let it go. I don't want to get into it too deep. I mean, but I'm gonna give you guys my phone number. If you guys just want to talk to me, you can call me. Feel free to call me, and we'll chop it up. And my phone number is 404-853-9245. And my name is Antoine. People they call me Twan. So you can just call me Twan. Twan, I need to talk, and then we'll see what's going on, and we can all just get through this together because it takes a village.
It does.
It takes a village.
And just to be clear, Twan has type 1 diabetes, which is something you're born with. It's not anything that he did to get, you know. So it's not like type 2 where you're just overweight, been eating wrong, not exercising. That this is type 1. So he got this, he inherited this, you might as well say. So, but that's the most dangerous one because you're actually not producing any insulin. So you really cannot fight the sugar, and you need insulin to bring your insulin level. You need insulin to bring your glucose level down. So Twan, thank you so much. And, we'll meet up again, maybe in a few months or weeks. I can just check on you, see how you're doing. And I know you're going to be doing the right things.
If you need me back on the podcast, just hit me up. You got my number.
I will.
If y'all want to talk with me, hit me up. And I'll talk to y'all later. It was a pleasure to be here. It was a pleasure to do this with you guys. And just like I said, just keep your head up. Keep positive. Stay positive. You wake up every morning. Thank God. God is the key to everything. And good night, everybody.
All right. Thank you. Be blessed.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in to the Health Flow podcast. It is my sincere desire to provide you with information that will help you make better health decisions. Spread the word by subscribing, sharing, and rating. Until next time, keep your health flowing.